Vishnu's feet.
Yes.
Is it that the jnana should be still humble? Does it mean?
That's something grand. Now let's analyze this one. Even if you reach the peak of the jnana, you will be only at the feet of a devotion. You will be only at the feet of devotion. These rishis, there is a beautiful story. Let me narrate from Bhagavata. All these great rishis, they go to Vrindavan to see what is happening. What is happening? This young fellow has gone there and so much of noise and singing and dancing is going on from that forest. What is happening? So much of noise is created just from that forest. Let's go and see what's going on there. When all these rishis came down, they wanted to see these gopis. The gopikas did not even care for them. Did not even wanted to bow down. Then these rishis are asking, demanding. They are asking on gopis, don't you know we are rishis, we have come down, you are not respecting us? Gopis, the gopikas, they say, what you guys are doing? Rishis means what? What do you do usually? No, we sit and meditate 24 hours on the feet of the Lord. Continuously meditate towards God. We sit and meditate at His feet. We meditate continuously His feet. We try to establish Him in our heart. Gopis just laugh. Is it so? Come, we are playing with Him. We'll show you. For years together, you do tapasya just to hold His feet in your heart. Meditating with so much of jnana, vairagya, nitya, nitya vastu viveka, all possible practices. In the end, what are you guys achieving? Trying to have the darshan of His feet. Come, we will show you the full form with which we are playing. With which we are playing. So understand, even the peak of the knowledge is beginning of bhakti. Even the head of the knowledge should be at the feet of the devotion. Just to prove that only, they say the whole Ganga is from the feet of Vishnu. Means, don't think that Vishnu and Shiva are two different things in this place. Here, the Vishnu and Shiva are not two different things. It's a two different expressions to emphasize the importance of bhakti. One more story you should understand. Suddenly, one day in Vaikuntha, Vishnu says, I have a terrible headache. I have terrible headache, migraine. So all the people are struggling here and there, what to do, what medicine to give, because the incident never had a precedence. You see, if already it happened at least once, you know what to do. It has never happened. Something new. Now what to do? These guys are running here and there for the medicine. And then they go and request Vishnu, Bhagavan, we don't know any medicines which you don't know. Only you have to now prescribe what we should do for the headache to be healed. No, I have a terrible headache, I can't survive, I can't do this, I can't do that. Is there anybody to help me? Now all these rishis are standing there with their hands on the mouth. What to do? Finally he says, all right, get the feet dust of any of my real devotee and put it on my head. The headache will disappear. Get the feet dust of my real devotee. Put it on my head. The headache will disappear. All their eyes turn towards Narada. Narada just gets a shock. How can I put my feet dust on Vishnu's head? And it's a great sin. I'll go to the hell. How can I do this? The whole world will blame that I put my feet dust on Vishnu's head. It will be a papa, it will be a sin. The whole world will blame me. How can I do that? So he's rejected. All these people beg every rishi. Every rishi says, how can I do? I'm a great devotee. How can this happen? How can that happen? What will world say about me? What will the people speak about me? What will the journals of Devaloka will write about me? What will the media of Devaloka will say about me? All are afraid of media and journals. Everybody is afraid. What will happen to me? What will happen to me? I will be put in the hell. Because my feet dust is put on the Vishnu's head. So everybody is running this side and that side. And Vishnu is increasing the tune. He is rolling on the ground, rolling on the ocean. No, it is too much. I can't bear. Suddenly, one fellow remembers, let's go and ask Gopikas. Narada says, hey, we are here when we say we won't give. How dare the human beings will give? They will go to the worst hell. How can they give? How will they give? They said, all right, let us take chance. They run towards the Vrindavan. The moment the Gopikas, they hear the news, they say, Arey, you fellows believing that you will take care of our beloved, we sent him to Vaikuntha. You fellows, what have you done to him? Why did he get the headache? We took care of him so nicely. What you have done to him? They said, we don't know what we have done. You fellows would have given a lot of trouble to him. All administration troubles. That is the reason he got the headache. When he was with us, we never troubled him. We never disturbed him. Even if we had trouble, we never went and complained. We only took care of him. We ensured, all of us ensured in every inch that all our activity is making him happy. We did only things which will make him happy. We never gave him the administration headaches. You fellows would have taken all the accounts of the Devalokas, all the administration posting work of Vaikuntha, would have given all the troubles of all the lokas. That is why he got headache. Anyhow, now there is no time to speak. Tell us the cure, what has to be done? Devatas say politely, out of fear. He says, if the feet dust of the devotee is applied on his head, the headache may disappear, but nobody is ready to give. Gopika said, fools, that is what you idiots will do. We know you guys are only around him for the sake of hell or heaven, not for the sake of him. Immediately the one gopi just spreads his upper cloth. All the gopis jump on it. We don't know who is great devotee amongst us. Let all of us jump on it. Take the feet dust and apply on it. Apply on his forehead. There will be someone amongst us, a great devotee. His headache will be removed. There will be someone, at least someone. We don't know who is the devotee. We have no time to check all those things. Let's all jump. Take this feet dust. The Narada says, hey, don't you know you will go to the seventh hell? Fool. Who wants you to live in the place where you guys live? Let you people live in the heaven. We don't want to be there. You guys are here after listening the news that our beloved is having headache. Still you fellows are coming and doing logical analysis. Whether I will go to hell or heaven. If you idiots are going to be in heaven, we don't want to stay in that place. Still you fellows are doing logical analysis. What will the media say about me? What will the Vaikuntha speak about me? What will which type of hell I will have? What punishment I will be given? Still you fools are talking. Even after knowing the solution, even after knowing the medicine. Enough, now stop talking, take this first. Finish, then come back, we will talk later on. they bag the whole feet dust of the gopis, and it is taken to the Vaikuntha, and the story says, still now he carries it on his head. Still now he carries it on his head. That is why the mantra of all the temples, all the temple pujas, it will start with the mantra of feet. They say the feet dust of the devotee will liberate anybody, because it has liberated Bhagavan himself. That is why every temple, the first puja will be done only to the feet dust of devotee. If you see before entering into the temple, that the first step, on the first step 2 persons will be lying down, lying pose. That 2 persons are the devotees who wants all the devotees' feet to touch on their head. The king who builds the temple, he engraves, he puts his statue at the entrance so that all the devotees' feet will be touching them and blessing them. So first puja will be done only to that feet dust. In any temple, if you go, the first thing they will wash that feet dust of all the devotees, and the puja will be done to the feet dust of devotees, only then to the God. So they say the Vishnu's Mukuta, Vishnu's Krita is the feet dust of Radhas, is the Gopikas. It is the feet dust of Gopikas, is the Vishnu's Mukuta. That's why they say do the Vishnu's Mukuta with Vrindavan clay, not with the diamonds and jewels, because he wears the clay of the Vrindavan, not the diamonds and jewels. It is the feet dust of the devotee. It is the devotion that is given so much of importance in our tradition than any knowledge. All the knowledgeable guys, what will they be doing? They will start only doing research. Should I give? Should I give? Should I give? Here is the persons. We don't know who is devotee. Let's all jump and send the dust. Let us do what will first work. That is why they say, throughout the Vrindavan, it is Radha who is given importance, not the Krishna. If you go to Vrindavan, you will hear only Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Rani. You will never hear the word Krishna. You will hear only Radhe Radhe, because she is the bridge. She is the energy to reach the ultimate. Ramakrishna says beautifully, the key of the enlightenment is in the hip of Devi, Parashakti. She is having it. So, unless she takes out the key, nothing can be done. That's why they say all the importance is given to Radha, Gopikas, for their devotion. The peak of the knowledge is at the feet of the devotion.